Okay, so let's talk about bentonite clay. This is some really good stuff to help you detox. Now, I bought a tub of this off the interwebs from, I think it's called Braunfels Labs in Texas. It's bentonite that's mined up in Wyoming, I believe. And this particular is a food grade bentonite, which is a sodium bentonite. There's calcium bentonite as well, which is used mostly for external use, where this is supposed to be used for internal use. Although I think they're probably fine either way. But this is the stuff I have for more external use. This is not said to be food grade. Calcium bentonite clay there. Either way, this is all really good stuff. Now, the simple way to do this is just put it in a glass jar. Don't use plastic for nothing, please. And fill it full of distilled water. Don't use fluoridated, chlorinated, polluted water. And let it sit. It's really hard to just like mix this unless you're going to put it in the blender with a smoothie, which I do that. It tastes very smooth. It's got a creamy taste to it. I love it. And so what I do is I make this concentrate here, and I just take a teaspoon or three, and then I wash it down with some more distilled water. And when I start to feel sick and toxic, that binds with the yucky stuff inside you and carries it out of you. It's some great stuff. And a little bit goes a long way. But here's the trick. Now, shortly after I bought this, I was told by the FDA that it contained lead. And I got the report from this lab that showed almost no lead when I purchased this. So I don't know if the FDA is being squirrely like they typically do, or if this actually has lead. But here's the secret. When you make your thing here, let it sit, stir it up, shake it up, get it to where it's all the lumps are gone and it's a smooth consistency. You can do that in the blender. If you leave it in here, it will do it naturally after a while. But let it sit, because the lead is the heaviest thing in here and it will go all the way to the bottom. Okay? And so when you take from the top. And that way, that will reduce the possibility of taking in lead. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about it because in this form, it's probably just going to go out of you. But that's the safest way to mitigate any risk from the exceptional benefit of using clay. And it's so much cheaper to do this yourself than buying the Great Plains bentonite, which is some pretty good stuff. But, they're putting it in plastic now, and if you get it in the glass, I remember it used to be really expensive. This is very inexpensive. I've had this for years. And you can make several doses of this. And this has saved me from being sick so many times. And it's doing that again today. So I just thought I'd share.